Today I was inside a store training, okay? I just want to share this with you. I'm inside a store today training, and we have two managers that go in on this customer. And the salesman comes out, great sales guy, and he says, hey man, these people want to be at $815 a month. Now listen, it's a big lifted diesel, 4-wheel drive, bad to the bone, but the payment's $1,050. And you're like, man, Andy, that's a huge payment. Yeah, try buying an $80,000 truck. That's what happens. That's what payments look like. Well, guess what? This customer will not move. Two managers went in. I got a great salesman, and they're about to cut the deal to making nothing. The deal's making $8,500. And I'm sitting there thinking, man, this salesman needs this deal. Like, he needs this deal. I'll take it. And the first thing that I think to myself, for just a second, I have a very low self-limiting belief that comes in that says, man, if you could just get them kind of to meet you in the middle a little bit, they're about to cut the deal to nothing, it probably would still be a better deal. And I thought, what the heck am I saying? I'm already giving in because my mindset is actually going down and I'm settling. So I thought, you know what? No ways. I'm going to go all the way. And it's only when it is hard and only when it challenges you does it change you. So I take the test. I go in, that takes me 15 minutes. Okay? I go over the purchase price versus the ownership price. I go into the ownership payment. I go into money justification to the extreme. I put my arms around them. I'm there close with them. I'm trying to speak like no one else they've ever heard of. I'm making sure I don't sound like someone that was in another dealership. And guess what? In 15 minutes, I closed them. And I got that signature, and when I walked back out, that salesman, how do you think he felt making an $8,000 deal? It's life-changing, man. But you know what? I had the skill to close that deal. But had I walked in there with that bad mindset that I almost set myself into, I would have went in and I would have had a low self-limiting belief that would have allowed me not to get that. It is so nice to believe in yourself. You have to be your own biggest fan at all times, even when stuff is really tough. Okay, let me read this last one. This is something that I love right here because I believe, honestly, everybody should have a coach in their life. I believe that everybody should have someone to look up to. But a lot of the times, ultimately, there's no coach like you being a coach to yourself. You listen to yourself more than you'll listen to anybody. Let me read this to you. The voice inside your head is one of those things that's going to coach you more than anyone else ever will. What we need to do is become aware of that voice. If your voice was displayed over a loudspeaker, would you be proud of what it was saying? Or would you have some reservations? So a lot of the times I'll stop myself midday and I'll be like, man, you know, if I had a microphone on my head and it was a loud intercom where it told everybody how I felt, would I be proud of the way I'm thinking right now? If the answer is no, I shift it immediately. If it's yes, it fires me up and I still stay hungry. Okay? Make sure that you're aware of the way that you're thinking. Because if you're aware of the way that you're thinking, you're probably coaching yourself great. And honestly, you will listen to yourself more than you'll listen to anyone else. Okay? Your thoughts become your words, and your words become your actions. And when you change the thoughts inside your head, it'll change the way you act. That right there to me, those 3 pieces of paper are things that I look at all the time. And if you want copies of them, text me 918-210-0254. I'll shoot them to you. I want to tell you this. Get in control of our mindset. If I was to tell you about the road to the sale, A to Z, right? Here's the meet and greet, and then here's all the way to closing them up and putting them in F&I. Do you know what? If I was to tell you the road to the sale, or the whole sale process started from A to Z with the meet and greet, I'd be lying to you. The sales process starts with the mindset. The customers can buy, and they came to buy, and they will buy, as long as I do my job and I do it great. But I'll tell you this, inside my head, the first sale that I ever make is selling myself that I can sell the next customer that walks in here. And if that sale hasn't taken place, I'm in big, big trouble.